Chinese architecture has its own unique style in the construction of many mechanical and architectural principles, and maintains the exquisite and elegant modeling. It has a profound influence on East Asian countries. This video will take the royal garden of Song Dynasty as an example to introduce some ancient Chinese architecture. As long as it is related to the royal family, yellow is bound to appear. The complex is very typical of Asian architecture, with red tiles, raised corners, and a boxy overall structure. The building was a place for entertainment, performing water puppet plays to the emperor. This place is the civilian mansion. The wall and eaves are painted green, and the main gate is red, with a plaque. There are also 4 ridge beasts on the ridge. Ridge beast is a unique Chinese design, symbolizing safe protection of horses. This place was the residence of a very prodigious doctor in the Song Dynasty, so the courtyard wall was very long and there was enough room inside to receive patients and place herb inside. Next up was the ordinary street, with the tea shed and the promenade of another mansion. The roof of the tea shed is usually woven with wood or fluffy grass, much lighter, with benches and tables to sell tea and snacks to passers-by. Restaurant is a rare and magnificent existence in the folk architecture. It is a small tavern located by Kaifeng River in Song Dynasty. For conspicuous, the eaves are hung with lanterns, and flags with the name of their own shop are inserted. Restaurants, like tea sheds, are places of drinks and food for passers-by. The building is a formal inn that provided food and shelter. This kind of decoration appears only in the city commonly. Consumption level is relatively high. There are also seats outside the gate, where customers can rest while the store is filled. The second attic above the gate is unique to this type of venue. The attic is close to the street, where people living inside can enjoy the street view while resting or eating. The hotel is more comfortable than a restaurant with only 1 floor. The fort was built in modern time after the wall of the Song Dynasty to a high degree of restoration. The fort was more prominent than the wall of the city and stretched almost into the water. There must be a wharf by the river, a small wharf made of wood, and the pedestrian on the river will get on board and ship here. The docks of the Hot River Army will be stronger and larger. The towering tower can also be seen in the distance. Then we observe the tower. It is actually only 4 floors, but each floor is very high apart, and double eaves are used on each floor, and the 4 top corners are specially designed for multiple protruding parts. This decoration makes the building look more complicated and gorgeous, coupled with a bright scarlet color matching, reflecting the royal style. Bridge building technology is the treasure of Chinese culture. Before scientific theories were born, the working people of China has built all kinds of strong and beautiful bridges with their wisdom and experience. Such arch bridges, for example, leave enough height in the river for large cargo ships to pass directly. The board laid on the desk are also anti-skid, and the rivet increase friction. From the side, the characteristic of the bridge can be seen, and the right shape gave it the name of Hongqiao. And this is a flat stone bridge, which is not much arcade, less difficulty to board, and more common. The architecture of China pays attention to the trend. That is to say, do not change the environment because of the purpose, but to complete the overall layout according to the environment. The winding river is flanked by white stone railings, and the building corridor is built along with the river to maximize the view. The lawn on the 2 sides are rockery and low shrubs, with building more near the road and the river separated by large vegetation, both an aesthetic composition consideration and protecting the foundation from water damage. Generally speaking, the buildings close to the river are not too high. The white of the railing is in striking contrast to the green of the bushes.